Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Orlando Classic. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports and Golf Channel on NBC. Pleased as always to be at the house that the King built, Arnold Palmer, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida.
The golf course that's produced many a great champion. Tiger Woods has won it a whopping 8 times. Ernie Els has won it twice. This is a place that tests the best in the game.
And now we go down to the action at the first. Stepping up to the first tee, Frank, what are some keys to be thinking about at this point?
Really got to pick a decent target. Really focus in on that. Don't really worry about left and right. Nice, good full swing. Slow, if anything, off the first tee.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this is the kind of wind that separates the great players from the average players. You really have to be strong to handle these kinds of winds.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in.
Looks like he just misread that. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Suddenly a ray of sunshine with that birdie.
There is hope. And on the top 25.
Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left. Don't hit it left. Don't play left. Don't go left.
Second shot here at the third.
One of the narrowest greens at Bay Hill. Water, as you can see on that left side. So for the faint of heart, you're going to miss, if anything, to that right side. And that's exactly where they put a little bunker. So be very straight on the second.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
That looked for all the world like it was dead center.
I've got no idea how that missed.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. -1 in early going. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. Early in the round, still holding steady, even par on the day.
Yeah, it's got that feel it could go either way here. Next few holes will probably tell us which way.
Excellent looking shot here. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, the tournament scoring record was set by Buddy Allen. That was way back in 1973. A whopping 23 under. That's like a video game score.
Yeah, they made sure that would never happen again. They lengthened the golf course. They firmed up the greens. They sped them up. They did everything to make sure that nobody, including you, ever shoots 23 under here again.
Not his best, but not his worst. It just got away a little bit to the right. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Ben Crenshaw like it, just so smooth.
I've played before.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Respectable shot right there. 20 feet or so from the hole. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie. Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. This for par. Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls. Second shot.
Frank putting it all together today. What a nice performance.
It's been like a clinic so far. Hazard.
Maybe wet. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Setting up for an approach shot here. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
And that's how you play the game, right there. Now comfortably inside that cut line, the former national champ makes birdie. Now at the par 3 7th, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
But it's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side. So you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker. So it's still a daunting tee shot. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
This becomes a different kind of battle out there today with these strong, gusty winds. Players will have to think, they'll have to take extra club, and this will not be easy. Pretty good shot right there. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Showing no signs of weakness. That's a good putt right there. Stays at 4 under. Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th, and Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, what a turn of events here.
You're absolutely right, Rich. This round started off completely on the wrong foot, but he's managed to somehow keep his composure and turn this round completely in the other direction.
This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Did the job right there. Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of, but that bunker, 290 yards carries it, and yet again another hole that favors the long hitter.
That's in the fairway. It's a 180-yard shot, his second. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Might be. Could be.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Getting set now over the putt. Now has a tie for the lead with that birdie.
A pep in the stride.
Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Has it. Now to 7 under for the tournament. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
So a tester from 4 feet. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's the par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Settles in over the putt.
No, Rich, that was a huge putt. You don't expect to make them from that distance.
Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
And he's made the green. This putt for par. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Good contact, good result. Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. We've seen guys through the years blow the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up.
It's that sneaky distance.
Continues to putt beautifully. Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat. In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. Oh my goodness, that could have been really bad.
Can you imagine if that kicks towards the bunker?
Long putt here. This will require a good touch. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Holes got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
I like the looks of this one. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Just a sensational putt. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.